Alright, so this isn't like most videos. With these particular PSA returns, I will already have gone through these once in person. Reorganized them all upstairs to figure out whose cards are whose, packaged them all up, and now I've figured out which cards are mine. And so this will be for the YouTube channel for me to look back on one day. So while I do remember the cards that I submitted, oh my gosh, this was not planned, this was an accident, but this was a wonderful surprise for sure. Nice Evolutions Reverse Holo 10. No idea what I was getting at before, I forgot. Got an 8. Venusaur EX PSA 6. I was trying to figure out what was going on with this card, but I'll look off camera. Evolutions Charizard. Oh no, sorry, Black Star Promo Charizard. Still from the XY series. So in this sub, you are going to see a bunch of cards that I got from that collection back in November. So this is going through that insane collection for a second or third time, picking out some of the ones that I wanted to get graded. Oh, nice. Pulling some of these cards myself, finding these from other people. Some of them are extras that people have given me from larger purchases I've made. These just come from everywhere. But you will also notice soon that I sent in a bunch of non-holo cards. So all these were submitted with the June quarterly special, and in June 2019 PSA offered a price of $7.50 if you sent, I think it was over 100 or 200, one of those two, over 100 or 200 cards to get graded. And so what ended up happening was we did a 500 card sub, which was the biggest sub that I've ever done. And I found out kind of the hard way. So the way PSA does the 500 card sub returns for shipments is, what they did is they shipped the sub in 2 different packages, but I only got 1 tracking number. So one package arrived on Friday, and it had 260 of the 500 cards, and I was kind of panicking because I was wondering where the heck the other 240 cards were and why the heck they weren't all together at once. And so what I found out was I had received box 2 of 2 on Friday, and box 1 of 2 was delayed in customs. For whatever reason, I don't know why it worked out like that, but it did. And then, so today is Monday, well technically Tuesday morning, it's probably like 2 or 2:30 in the morning. I've been going pretty hard at this all day. Going through these subs for you guys takes a really long time. Just want to make sure I do everything correctly. I double check everything, refer to my photos that I took back in June. But yeah, like I said before, they were $7.50 per card to get graded, so it was a super good price. Oh, we're gonna flip those around, which is why we had so many sent off, and also why part of the reason why you'll see that I have a bunch of non-holos, and that's because back then I was thinking, I try and predict what's going to happen with the market, and I've been around the hobby for a long time that once in a while, I don't know, maybe I got lucky. I kind of get a hunch that something's going to happen, and my hunch back in, oh, this is awesome, definitely evolved from Squirtle Squad. I got a hunch that the non-holo cards were going to start getting some appreciation price-wise. Specifically non-holo WotC, of course not modern. And so what I did is I sent out all of my non-holo rare cards, common and uncommon cards that I thought were mint or better. So, oh my goodness, oh, I remember this. This is such a gorgeous card, even in non-holo. So I sent all of my Mint Plus cards for grading, and these are some of those returns. So what ended up happening, actually, because it was the quarterly special in June at $7.50, and I figured that was probably the lowest price point I'm ever going to be able to get for that, or at least for the next year. I decided to send like 400 non-holo cards for grading. So in part of this sub, I learned as well with the sub that PSA maxes the sub count at 500 items. So you cannot do a PSA order with 501 cards, caps at 500, and then you must create a new order. So what I did is we had this 500 card sub, and then with it I also submitted in the same package a second order with another 300 and something or other cards. All of those are non-holos. All of them I'm really hoping get a lot of 10s, because it was a bit of a high risk, high reward submission. So I haven't gotten those back yet. I assume those are going to be another couple months, even though I shipped them at the same time. For whatever reason, I got these back, and that other order I was telling you about, that 300 and some odd card order, it's still only at stage 3 of 8, which is odd. So I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why the same order that arrived at the same time has taken so much longer, but it's no big deal. I can wait to still have all these to work through and get over to you guys. So all these cards that I see here, or at least 99% of them, I will be listing for sale. Some base cards, beauty. These guys have been getting a lot of attention lately. This next part will be for when I look back on this video. This is not long after Logan Paul did the first edition base box opening. So these base set cards are just going absolutely bonkers. Oh my goodness, that holo is nuts. Alright, Muck. I was extremely, extremely happy with these returns. What a gorgeous card. Blaine's Arcanine. From Gym Challenge, or Gym 2 if you're looking at the Japanese version. Nice. I'll try and center these for the video here. Maybe I don't know if I've been doing that or not. I should probably take a look at what I'm videotaping. So this one I thought was interesting, and I don't know the answer yet. So after this video, I'll be looking at this and wondering whether or not Expedition only has a first edition release, or if it also has an unlimited release. I don't know what the answer is, and I have no idea what the heck's going on with this card. I just thought it looked like it was in good condition, so I decided to send it off. Okay, we'll get you some more non-holos here. I'll keep alternating between non-holo cards and holo cards. I have a few stacks over to the left of me here. Wigglypuff, 10. Beauty. Some Jungle first edition rare cards here. There's also been some rumors that Jungle is going to start getting a pretty insane amount of attention soon. So we got lucky here, I guess. I don't remember if I carried on my story before. I probably did, just about non-holos not getting enough appreciation price-wise. So I sent them off in June, and here they are finally 4.5 months later. At a great time when the market does happen to be notably higher. Cyndaquil. Yeah, I sent all of these Neo Genesis starters that I had, that I like, regardless of the condition. I kept them all. So like, I bought a collection off of a guy. Again, this one is not back in last November. This is a different guy. This is where I drove to Boston. I think the guy's name was Kevin. Super, super nice guy. But I drove over to Boston and bought a collection off him, and he had opened a first edition Neo Genesis booster box. And with it, he kept all of the non-holos in the box, just stacked together, like pack fresh. He didn't sleeve them, and all of these first edition Neo Genesis cards that you see are from that box. I'm pretty sure, if not like 85% plus of them. I don't know where the others would have come from, because I never opened a first edition Neo Gen box, so that's got to be most of them. Pretty awesome. I wanted to send all the starters with this sub so I could get them back as soon as possible. Just figuring, you know, probably the starters are going to be the ones that are higher in price to help pay for this this PSA sub. Sending PSA cards for submission, even though I got a super good deal at $7.50 a card for bulk. Like, still sending like 500 cards of my own almost between those 2 June subs that I did. Well, I mean, I did 3 June subs, but the 2 subs early June, like, it's a lot of money grading cards. Shipping there, shipping back, currency exchange fees. It's a lot. So, I mean, we really lucked out this sub. I shouldn't be talking too much about pricing here, but yeah, I had all these mint first edition WotC cards for a long time, and I've really tried to isolate my collection down to less things, because before I had several. I used to think that I wanted to kind of catch them all, so I'd had like several hundred PSA cards, and then I just decided I wanted to narrow down to just a narrower collection. Like, I wanted to get into booster boxes. I wanted to get some higher end single items, so I didn't have so many things, but I had fewer things that I cared more of. If that makes sense. And so, lost my train of thought again. Sorry, guys. Still getting used to making these videos, trying to talk, look at the cards, the grades, and think about whatever my story is in the background. Alrighty, grab a stack here. Totodile. Oh, it was about non-holos. So I didn't want to sell all of my non-holo rare cards that were mint, because I thought that at the price point of selling it for bulk, I probably could have gotten, I don't know, $1.25, $2 US per card, and I just thought that that was like way too little. I would rather just hold all of my, first, in this case, you've seen a ton of these first edition Neo Genesis cards ungraded, and just keep them rather than sell them at such a cheap price. I figured that one day there may be a time where it'll be worth sending them to get graded. And now's that time, and oh my goodness, I don't remember having this many Pikachus. Oh my goodness, all 10s? What is this, 6? I think. That's insane. That's insane. Alright, Crocona. Some more Genesis starters. Another one, got a 9. Chikorita. Got a 9. Ooh, Dark Charmeleon. Got a 9. That would have been a nice 10. This is a sweet card. I'm looking for this card in a W stamp for my binder. So if any of you guys watch this video and you have the Dark Charmeleon W stamp in roughly near mint condition, no creases, light edge wear is okay, I would like to buy it from you. Send me a DM. Nice. First edition Rockets. There's someone that wants rocket cards. I'm going to put these off to the side and message him after this video. Alright, we got 3 more stacks of cards to work with here, and we've got a couple bangers still. After this little stack, I'll do another Holo one. Totodile. Totodile 8. Notably off left to right. Maybe that's what gave it the grade. Oh, there we go. 10. Beauty. 9, left to right as well. And maybe I'll figure. Maybe I'll look at that 8 and figure out. Well, maybe I'll look at this one too and figure out why I got. Let's look at it right now. Oh, that's a pretty big neck. Okay, I feel that. Oh, another neck there. Yeah, I mean, those are decent sized necks. Centering top to bottom and left to right on the back, and centering mainly left to right, but a little top to bottom as well there. Fair enough, can't complain. Donphan, first edition Neo Genesis Rare, PSA 10. Same with the Magby. Murkrow, loving these dark cards. Don't have too many of them, but this one's nice. Sneasel. Definitely like the Murkrow more than that one. Totodile, what's up? Have a little Totodile army here. Army of little alligators. So many of them. Awesome. All right. As per what I said before, here comes the Holo stack. Oh, this, okay, so this is going to be crazy. So whatever time I'm looking at this, when I rewatch this one day, this video, I need to look up what the price is. At the time that I bought this for like $175 US, advertised as near mintish, and I was like, sure, I'll just grab it and I'll hold on to it, why not? It's a first edition base card. Decided to get it graded. Very surprised, very happy to see that 8, but these cards have just exploded again, going back to the Logan Paul opening that booster box. Base has gone insane. First edition Shadowless Unlimited. It's like the only thing that exists out there, according to the world right now, that collects Pokemon is base. It's like, guys, there's still Neo Genesis. There's still other amazing sets. I primarily focus on a WotC, so maybe I'm a little biased there, but yeah, so I don't know what this is going for now, but definitely more than the $175 that I paid for it. Super, super lucky. Very, very happy with that grade there. Mewtwo GX, beauty. Yeah, some of these I'll have pulled here. Oh, this one was in my binder, and I was like, no, I think this can grade a 10, so I sent it for grading. Nice Charizard, 10. Anytime you can get a Charizard, 10. That's a good day. Neo 2, Neo Discovery, Hitmontop. Base set Charizard. Yeah, I knew this one wasn't in great shape, but I wanted to send it off anyways. Already got one in my binder, don't need a bunch of others. I figure just any base set Charizard is pretty much worth grading in my opinion at this point. Ends Resolve, pulled this guy. Same with Malo. Unified Minds, pulled this one as well. Custom Catcher. Marshadow and Machamp GX. Venomoth, I definitely pulled this one. I wasn't going to grade it because I saw that in a 10 it was worth like, it was selling for like $15, and then, you know, all said and done, shipping there and back, grading fees, currency conversion, whatever, probably cost me like close to that anyways to get it graded, but I decided to send it anyways because I felt like it. Zorora, I think this is a notable card, I'm not sure. I'm not too well versed in modern stuff. Again, I primarily focus on WotC stuff. Beautiful card. Oh man. Yeah, I remember this. I need to look at whatever this pop is because I think it's super low. But that is just a sweet card. I mean, look at that holo. Holy. And then the Cosmo foil. Also this holo. Like, look at that. So nice. Alright, we got the last stack here. This is probably going to be my longest YouTube video yet. We're at 18.5 minutes at this point. Alright, let's get it under 22 here. Not that the timing actually matters to me. Alright, yeah, most of these jungles I had 2 of. So far so good on the grades. Tons of first edition jungle. 10s. All of these are rares. Oh, here's a 9. What's up, Pidgeot? What's going on with you? Your friend is a 10 though, that's nice. Nidoqueen. Another Nidoqueen. Alright, the final few here. Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime. Kangaskhan. Some of these guys in the holo version are going for such insane prices. Electrode. What's up, dude? Nice, we got a 10 there. Pinsir. I once graded a holo Pinsir with the scratch error, and it got a 10. At the time, I had sold it for 600. I have no idea what it's going for now. Probably know it'll be more, but this is still a sweet card, even in a non-holo. This feels like a pretty nostalgic looking card. So does this one for some reason. Sweet cards. Oh, here we go, Neo Genesis. What is up with that? Man, so many Neo Gen starters. Oh my goodness. I didn't remember sending this many off. This is bonkers. Nice Chikorita. Nice start, ending it off strong with the 10 Quilava. Well, those are the cards that I submitted in early June. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Catch you guys later.